Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope all of you are doing well today. I wanted to continue my Archetype Showcase series for set 2 of the Myo Mashup card game. And this archetype that I'm going to be showing off today is for the Dinosaurs. I just did a playtest with these guys and kind of impressed with how they turned out. So let's go through these one by one. And if you enjoyed this little showcase, be sure to leave a like and comment below which of these cards is your favorite and which ones you're excited to play. So starting off, there's Dinosaur Egg. It's a 1-cost, 0/2 dinosaur character. It has an activated ability that you can use once per turn for 3 power. You destroy this character, then reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a dinosaur, add it to your hand. Otherwise, discard the card. It can be a pretty helpful character to get other dinosaurs out, but otherwise it's just a nice little defender to have in the early game. Next up is Vanessa Beast Tamer, another way of getting dinosaurs out. It's a 1/1 Solarian character, 2-cost, and she has an on-play effect where you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, you may reveal a dinosaur from among them and add it to your hand, shuffle the rest into your deck. If you're familiar with like the machines and the heroes, they have cards like this as well. This is just the dinosaur version. Also interesting to note that Solarian character type. Technically, she's not the only Solarian character. If you remember Fuya from set 1, she's also a part of this Solarian race, I suppose you would call it, but I might have more lore on them in the future, but for now, she's just a nice character who can help you get your dinosaurs out. It's pretty nice. Next up is Young Aromasaur, a dinosaur character that costs 2, has 2 attack and 2 defense. Pretty plain, but it's a nice basic character to get out early. Also nice to get out early is Young Florosaur, a dinosaur character with 3 cost, 4 attack, 1 defense, so it's a nice aggressive character to get some damage out in the early game. Next is Sporosaurus, a dinosaur character with 4 costs, 3 attack, 3 defense, and an automatic ability where, when this character is destroyed by battle, you put a -1/-1 counter on the attacking character, if able. So when they attack into this, the Sporosaurus is going to give them some counters that will shrink them and make future attacks a little weaker. So can be pretty obnoxious, especially with a character coming up. So definitely keep an eye out as we go along here. Next is the Florodactyl, a flying dinosaur, 5 cost, 5 attack, 2 defense with evasive, so pretty nice little evasive character you can play. Next is the Bramblesaur with a similar ability to the Sporosaurus I just showed off, but it's a bit more powerful. It's 6 cost, 5 attack, 5 defense, so another character which again combos well with the highest cost character in the set, but I'm getting a little ahead of myself. You'll see that soon enough. As we go up in the costs, we've got Aromasaur, 7 cost, 6/7 dinosaur. If you're familiar with Summoners TCG's contest, this is actually a card I designed for that contest, which ended up making it into the game. But this version for the Myo Mashup card game has basically the effect I originally designed for it. It was altered for Summoners, but for this game, its auto ability states that whenever a dinosaur you control attacks, you may ready one of your spent power point tokens. So if you end up combining this with effects that give you multiple attacks in a turn, you'll be able to ready more of your power point tokens and have some interaction ready for dealing with your opponent on the crackback. It's pretty nice. Next up is Florosaurus Rex, getting bigger, the big version of Young Florosaur. 8 cost, 8/7 dinosaur with an on-play effect that destroys target relics. I'm expanding the types of relics that are going to be in this set. So instead of just the modifiers, there's going to be some relics that just sit on the field to provide passive bonuses, and this can help you deal with those. Well, it can deal with modifiers too, but still, it's a pretty nice card. And even if it doesn't destroy a relic, it's got a pretty good stat line for its cost. Now we get to the really big boy. This is Dondaran, Lord of the Jungle, a 10 cost dinosaur with 12 attack and 6 defense. And this is why I wanted you to pay attention to Sporosaurus and Bramblesaur earlier. Because of its auto ability, whenever this character would be targeted by attack, ability, or card effect, you may change the target to another dinosaur you control. It's a pretty obnoxious ability to get around, and it was kind of a pretty overpowering ability in the playtest I did. So you can imagine with some of these characters, like especially if you combine us with cards like Sporosaurus, Florodactyl, and Bramblesaur, if your opponent tries to attack into Dondoran to try to get rid of it, they can always just redirect it to one of these to make that and their character be forced to be weakened, or they'd have to pass a coin flip to attack. So it can be pretty obnoxious. So one thing I might try to do is try to change this ability from an automatic ability to one you have to activate to use. So still be a good ability. You definitely want some cards that are powerful, but I think having it be an activated ability and forcing you to have power to be able to keep it going might definitely help keep its power in check a little bit. So that's one change I'm going to make before I release the official art with the cards. And that does it for the characters in the Dinosaur archetype, but I have two last non-character cards to go over, and the first of these is the Florosaur Stomping Grounds. It's a 3-cost domain that simply states that dinosaurs get overrun, and it can be a pretty nice ability. So when your dinosaurs attack, if they happen to attack a character with the same defense as them, it can help them stay on the field, and it can do some good there. It's pretty nice to help make your attacks a little more advantageous. Final one is a normal action whose name I might change. It's currently called Bite of the Rex. It's 2-cost normal action that allows you to destroy target character with X defense or less, where X is equal to the attack of a dinosaur you control. So kind of the flavor of this card is that one of your dinosaurs is taking a big chomp out of one of your opponent's characters. So if you happen to combine it with a card like Dondoran, you can use it to destroy a card with up to 12 defense, which can be pretty handy, especially with some of the high defense characters coming up in set 2, especially on the plant side of things. But that about does it for this little archetype showcase. Thanks again very much for watching. It's great to finally get another one of these out and kind of share some of my notes from my playtest about what I think of these guys. This turned out to be a pretty fun archetype to play. And I definitely look forward to getting these cards into your hands very soon, whether it just be playing on Untap or with the physical cards. But definitely excited for these cards. So until next time, I will see you in my next video, and take care.